powerfully. This book is dedicated to everyone who is living somewhere for the first time, for a long time or for a short time, to the people that are living in new places in old ways, and old places in new ways, and everything in between. Those who are moving in or moving out, to new settlers, established residents, and people passing through. It is an invitation to explore, to delve into situations and conversations, written with the firm belief that to live together is to be connected. Wow. Shouldn't we just read that?
Yeah, that's the whole point, is that we believe that storytelling isn't a false narrative or a false arc, or just like drama should be here, so we're going to put it here in the middle, and then resolution should be here. And we're just trying to play it as naturally as possible because we believe in the drama of like real life. We used to have people coming into church to pretend that they wanted to be Christian and then sit at the communion and like check the little wine thing. That's so sad. It's so small.
Also really not like...
Yeah. But they would also go into the bathroom and drink the hand sanitizer.
I don't think I've ever had that in church.
Had what? The little wine thing?
Little wine. Never.
Well, maybe you were like in a church that was too strict, where it's like you're only allowed to do it.
No, I was never. Yeah, I wasn't ever. Like,
yeah.
Christened or confirmed.
I don't know. I was almost hesitant to go back because I was like, I won't be able to say the right follow-up questions. How do I think about it? Man, what am I gonna do? Like, I don't know. I was like, it was just a fleeting second. Like, it's not that it was like a big, heavy worry, but I remember thinking that just as I was doing something random, like during the tour, I was like, fuck, can't go back to Falcon's Fire. I don't know what to say. I think actually we should try to split the roles better. Like, just really strongly. And it doesn't have to be one does all the interaction and the other one does all the documentation, but it should still be like split. And it can happen once we start. It doesn't have to be like before, but we should like know all the things to split so that they're all being done-ish.
It's like tennis, you know, when they like secretly signal to like their doubles partner what they're gonna like what game they're gonna play.
Yeah, it could
be like Malcolm were like, it's this one. They can have codes.
Yeah. Or like the so police. Funny. We've got a 909. Like one of our best film directors in Sweden, apparently what he does is he explains the entire movie to as many people as possible. Because it's just like, people have said they just like sit down to dinner with him and he's just like, so yeah, I'm working on a new movie, and they're like, oh, what's it about? And then he just tells them the entire plot and they're just sitting there for like 3 hours, but then he like gets their reactions and he like gauges, and then he just like changes the fucking script constantly and like tweaks it. Yeah. And I just thought that was so inspiring because it seems so lame, but it works so well.
Yeah.
Because then he has this movie that makes sense to people and himself. But I think it could be really cool to actually just like kind of push our limits of being there.
Yeah.
And like be really exhausted and then, okay, well let's go to Lidl one more time and get like more food and coffee, and then be like exhausted. Like, I don't know, because I think that could, when you push something interesting happens.
Nighttime places aren't open.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy. We're like in such a crazy time for this. You know the thing where you look in a mirror and you hear your own voice?
Yes.
I feel like sometimes when I'm having a conversation with someone and someone else is in the conversation, I hear myself from outside, where it's like I like really push the funniness or I really push the over-exaggeration.
Okay.
And I don't feel like I'm doing it now, but I think it's interesting. I wonder if I'm doing it to some extent with the recording. I mean, no, I'm not doing it, but I think I'm like a very performative person in general. when I have conversations.
But I don't think it's like a bad thing. I think it's kind of fun. I think essentially, I mean, sometimes you do, but you don't just sit in your room and laugh to yourself all the time about everything that happens to you.
Right.
Like, the joy of moments or just like funny things that happen is made by the fact that there are other people experiencing it, which is why it feels performative, which is why it's funny when Luigi is looking at us through the camera, because we're aware that other people are observing. And it's the same when no one's listening to this, but it's like this is almost like another person listening, and it's not, it's just, it is performative, but it's kind of nice.
Yeah. It's an awareness of the performativity that would be there anyways, in a sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's part of our project.
Also, it's like performing to yourself.
Yeah.
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 Okay, cool. Are we in phase 2?
Yes.
We're in phase 2, right?
Cool. Yeah. And we're even starting to think of phase, or we're starting to like be
What's
more
the
aware of
date?
phase 3.
25th of November.
Aww. Good day. I opened my little locker today just to look at this guidebook. Because it's like, things are a lot, but that's just because things in general are a lot. And then this is so fun because like it really is like an embodiment of the project, and the project as an embodiment of shit I care about.
Can we make badges?
Going. Ooh. Stummerit. It just,
you find out that the more we learn about this place, the less possible it seems to do what we need to do.
Yeah. But imagine we get the same assignment next year, and it's not and it's not Corona, and it's not the city.
Yeah.
And it's like super interesting.
Very strange.
I really like it. Yeah. Is that what it is?
I don't know. No.
Oh, we should go in there.
But
should move in.
Like the whole, wait, come back. Return. This is like the whole world right now is like somewhere that looked like it could be for an event with like a Hoover and a pair of scissors on the floor.
Yeah.
The aesthetic of current.
Today, the current state
like
of
a
affairs.
Restaurant that you can go in, but all of the tables are upside down. Or like a church, but all the lights are out.
Yeah.